Delsea, on the other hand, lost to Middle Township by 10 points earlier this year. Ocean City had two very close games, one in overtime with Middle Township, so that gives them a little hope, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, this is certainly even though they both shoot the three well, a little bit of a contrast in style for this one, Tom, as Ocean City would probably want to keep the tempo of this one on the slow side, keep the game in the 40s, maybe low 50s. Delsea certainly will want to get up and down the floor in this one. We were talking pregame. You mentioned that Delsea had made 175 three-pointers this year. That is certainly an inordinate number. That's almost 7 a game as a team. And they also have 4 players averaging in double figures. So they can spread the wealth, so to speak. And, of course, they have some great size as across the front. They're going to go 6'6", 6'3", 6'4" in their starting lineup. And then they have a couple of 6'4" kids on the bench as well. So Ocean City certainly has its work cut out for them, and that's to be expected here in the third round of the state tournament.
Absolutely, and Ocean City has had trouble this year with athletic big teams. Mainland beat them twice. Atlantic City, St. Augustine. Those are the only teams that really beat Ocean City in the sense that they controlled the game. They've had 5 games that came down to the final possession this season and that they lost. So it'll be interesting. Of course, there are Ocean City fans that are coming to join the Delsea fans here feel comfortable because most everything's in red. And it'll look like an inter-squad scrimmage on the court, I'm sure, with Delsea wearing their white with the red trim and Ocean City in their red. The Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week is produced by Prime Events on 98.7 The Coast. Boardwalk Honda wants your car, and they're paying top dollar. Visit boardwalkhonda.com. This game also brought to you with the best wishes of everyone at Cal the Electric in Atlantic City, who encourage you to get out and support your favorite high school team each and every week. And speaking of that, the latest we have, St. Augustine leads Camden Catholic 20-19 at the half, and Mainland has gone ahead of Central after trailing at halftime. They lead 29-26, more than halfway through the third quarter. They're the only other 2 games going on tonight in featuring Cape Atlantic League teams. And both of those teams are at home. They're the higher seed. If Mainland wins, they'll be in the South Jersey final on Monday. They were the top-seeded team in Group 3. And, of course, if Ocean City should win, if they find a way to beat this Delsea team, that'd be quite a South Jersey championship.
Well, you're not kidding. Yes, Mainland Ocean City would really be something. It's really something when that game's played on January 10th, let alone on March 10th or 11th. So, but obviously both teams still have work to do. Mainland in the second half, and Ocean City tonight, certainly an underdog in this game, Tom. Also, another score in with 3.5 minutes left in regulation in Division III men's basketball. Stockton has a 7-point lead over Bowdoin, 61-54 in the NCAA tournament. So Stockton holding a lead there late.
Something interesting going on here. Delsea coaches are playing offense against their team here.
Well, when Dave Orlandini's out there, at least one of them can fill it up.
And they're scuffing up the court with their shoes. You mentioned Dave Orlandini, of course, a 1,000-point-plus scorer at St. Augustine Prep. And this team is a 3-point shooting team, and he set those records at Princeton. Led the Ivy League, I believe, in his senior year at Princeton. So I don't know how much impact he's had, but I don't think he's hurt in developing the 3-point shooters. I remember one time in our All-Star Saturday, we used to have a coach's 3-point shootout. The late Dave Lewis won it one year, and one year it was in a tremendous shootout between Dave Orlandini and Mike Gatley, 2 guys known for their perimeter shooting, and they actually shot the ball better than the high school seniors did. But that's a little unusual. You don't see the coaches out on the court quite mixing it up like that.
Yeah, so this has been really a magical run so far, Tom, for Ocean City. And when you think about it, this wouldn't have been possible only a few years ago when you had to be 500 to get into the state tournament. And, Ocean City with the 8 regular season wins, they get in as a 14 seed in a group that wasn't particularly strong from top to bottom. Some good teams, but certainly, as we've seen, not unbeatable teams. And, this is really a nice run for this Ocean City group. And as John Bruno said to me in a text the other day, he says, we're playing with house money. We're having a lot of fun. And it's a great way to look at it, and certainly a great opportunity for the Raiders of Ocean City.
They were 6-9 at the cutoff. So as you said, they certainly would not have made it in the tournament and in the previous years. And I think it's a good thing. It's eliminated the byes, and there's certainly some one-sided games in the first round when your 16s play your ones. But then every once in a while, a 14 beats a 3, and as Ocean City did up at Toms River South.
And we remember, Tom, you'll probably know the details better than I will. I don't know if it was either last year or the year before, Atlantic City really struggled with a 16-seeded Absegami team in the first round in a year that they went on to win the state title. I think Atlantic City may have only won the game by 2 or 3.
And it may have been in overtime.
Right.
But I know Absegami had a chance to win the game on the foul line and missed.
Right.
And as you said, after watching that game, Atlantic City barely gets by. Who would have thought that they were going to go on and win a state championship? But they did. And then last night, of course, lost at the buzzer on a coast-to-coast layup by Southern that sends them into the South Jersey final or semifinal.
And it's this is really a great time of year, Tom. It's so much fun to follow it, and you see the upsets. And you look at what Lower Cape May did last night, girls basketball winning at Sterling, Lauren Holden scoring 41 points. And it's amazing how the intensity, how much it ramps up when you get into the postseason, because, kids realize it. We all did this when you're kids. You think you're going to be able to play forever, and then all of a sudden when you're a senior, now you're in the state tournament, you realize your next loss is your last one.
That's right.
And that really makes it a fun time of year. It can be heartbreaking, but also very exhilarating as well.
As we said, 3 teams from the Cape Atlantic League playing tonight and tomorrow as well, as Holy Spirit will play tomorrow against the Patrick School up at Rahway High School at 6 o'clock tomorrow. And then also there's 2 girls games. Middle Township will be at Deptford at, I think, 1 o'clock. And Lower Cape May will be at Cedar Creek, I think, at 3 o'clock.
They actually moved that game to 4, Tom, because tomorrow's an SAT day.
Yeah.
There were a lot of early games that got pushed later because teams had players taking SATs in the morning.
Holy Spirit among them. They originally set that game for 2 up in Rahway, but moved it to 6 because of Holy Spirit taking the SAT. So there's 3 games tomorrow, and you're going to hear coverage, Coastal Broadcasting, 98.7 The Coast, of the Lower Cape May Cedar Creek game and the Middle Township Deptford game. Deptford, a good facility. They've held South Jersey finals, doubleheaders there.
State semifinals.
Right, and Cedar Creek is a new facility where they'll take good care of them as well. So you'll listen for those broadcasts tomorrow as Middle Township's girls, whether they won 12 in a row or 11 in a row, the Cape Atlantic League champions, try to move on and create an all-Cape Atlantic League final, which is all Middle's got to do is win. We know a Cape Atlantic League team's coming out of the other half.
Yes.
So that'll be fun. It makes it even more fun when you get to the second week. And Ocean City's trying to do that here tonight. Mainland's trying to do it. St. Augustine Prep is as well. And right now the Prep and the Mustangs are winning in the second half. And we'll find out as they call the players in here what's going to happen here at Delsea. The rides aren't open at Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th on the boardwalk in Ocean City. But this is a good time to get bargains for next summer. At Wonderland Pier, your tickets never expire. Bring your leftover tickets from this year to the park when they open next year. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th to the boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online at Gillians.com and at Stainton's Gallery on Asbury Avenue at downtown Gillians. The Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week is produced by Prime Events on 98.7 The Coast. Boardwalk Honda invites you to check out their always up-to-date online inventory, ideal for doing research from the comfort of your own home or office. When you've found the Honda models you like, visit Boardwalk Honda, 6807 Tilton Road in Egg Harbor Township, and take a test drive. The service you'll receive is a cut above, and Brian Bramell's sales staff is professional yet highly approachable. You'll quickly understand why Boardwalk Honda has such an expansive band expansive base of loyal customers. They got a good band there, too. Boardwalk Honda. Call toll-free at 877-472-6499. The keys for Ocean City, the key players to look out for: Keith Braxton, a 6'4" junior, averages 20 points, 11 rebounds, 3 steals, and 3 assists for Delsea. And then there's Kwame Morton, a 6'6" junior, who averages 15 a game. He's hit 63s. And 6'3" sophomore Caleb Morton, who averages 13 a game, has hit 61 threes. And 6' senior Ronnie Russell, who averages 12 a game and has hit 47 threes. The guy that's the most fun to look at statistically, though, is 5'9" junior Greg Avis, who has 5 field goals all year, but he's got 65 assists. We can pretty much guess his role.
Yeah, and only 5 free throws as well, Tom.
Yeah. So that's it's an interesting team and a team with good size, but apparently they don't need a shot clock. They're up and down the court, and they fire that ball, and it'll be interesting to see how Ocean City handles that. National anthem going to be played here at Delsea, and here it is. Tournament basketball coming up here from Delsea in Franklinville, and they're about to introduce the starting lineups here. Still room. If you can make your way up to Franklinville, there's quite a few seats remaining here. Good sized gym, and the seating is all spread out. They don't have those high bleachers, but they're spread out all around the gym.
Yeah, I love the gym here at Delsea, Tom. It's nice and wide, a lot of character to this, even though it's a little bigger.
Ocean City starts with 5'10" senior Griffin Grimes, 5'7" senior Jeremy Sullivan, 6'3" senior Kieran Kelleher, 6'4" sophomore Connor Laverty, and 5'11" senior Justin Ruggia. Laverty, Ruggia, and Sullivan all average in double figures. Sullivan leads Ocean City scoring at about 12 a game. And Laverty, Ruggia, and Sullivan are their leading three-point shooters as well. Griffin Grimes is on a distinct list with Ken Leary, Phil Schaefer, Ed Payon, Chris Gale, maybe 6 or 7 who have had 100 assists in 2 different seasons. And Griffin Grimes, of course, transferred to Ocean City before his junior year from Haddonfield. So his old buddies are doing pretty well.
Yes. Only undefeated team remaining in the state.
Yeah.
Speaking of other teams, Tom, Mainland is now up 39-30 with 5.5 minutes left in the game. So they have a 9-point lead and are 5.5 minutes away from playing for a South Jersey title.
Introducing the starters, as we mentioned some of them for you, for the Delsea Crusaders, and they're coming out and, of course, shaking hands with Coach John Bruno and the officials, as so many teams do. But 4 players averaging in double figures always provide. Ocean City has 3, so 7 of the 10 starters in this game are averaging in double figures, and we would think Ocean City's goal, though, is not to make this a high-scoring game, but to keep it in the upper 40s, maybe lower 50s. They've scored 58 points, I think, in each of their first 2 tournament games. Maybe a little less than that would be a goal for John Bruno.
Yeah, and it's Ronnie Russell and Greg Avis in the backcourt. Kwame Morton, Caleb Morton, Keith Braxton down low for Delsea. Delsea wearing the home white uniforms trimmed in red and gray, and Ocean City wearing the away reds trimmed in white and black. So a lot of red in the gym, as Tom mentioned earlier. The Raiders, of course, are coached by John Bruno, and Delsea by Tom Freeman. Three-man officiating crew for this game, as it is for all state playoff games. Steve Young is the lead official. His assistants are Frank Sipple and Ron DePasquale.
You got to be careful here, too. There's cheerleaders flying around all over the place doing acrobats. By the way, they changed the lineup. Greg Avis does not start. They start an even bigger team. 6'3" senior Chris Anderson moves into the starting lineup for Delsea for this game. It'll be Connor Laverty jumping against Keith Braxton. And we're ready to go. The South Jersey semifinal. It's controlled by Delsea, and right away.
Yeah, backdoor alley-oop and dunking it home was Kwame Morton. That was a set play, Tom, right off the opening tip.
2-0 Delsea. Half-court pressure by the Crusaders. It comes to Kelleher, top of the key, puts it in Grimes' hands. He surveys the situation, gets it to Kelleher. Foul line jump shot's no good. Battle for the rebound controlled by Braxton. On the run, Delsea. They try to feed into the middle. It's tipped away, but it comes to Morton, Caleb Morton. He gets it off to Russell, who misses the three. The offensive rebound is grabbed in there by Anderson, but he travels, and Ocean City takes over.
Yeah, I believe, Tom, it was Justin Ruggia who stepped in there and kind of got his hand on the basketball and forced the Delsea player to shuffle his feet before he went up for that shot.
Grimes with the ball. He and Sullivan work it across half court. Double team coming up. They get it in the corner to Ruggia. His three is on the way. Off the rim, no good. The rebound grabbed inside by Keith Braxton. Delsea down court quickly. Russell with the ball. Puts it in the right corner to Anderson. Anderson in the middle. Turnaround Braxton. His short jump shot is good.
Ocean City doing a good job of racing back defensively. They know Delsea wants to run, but Delsea so far has been pretty decent in the half court.
Grimes across half court, gets it across to Sullivan left side. He gets to Kelleher and gets it back. Sullivan penetrates, swings right, Ruggia for three. Off the rim, no good. Kelleher kept the rebound alive, but it's taken by Russell. Races ahead, tries the alley-oop. It hits high off the glass, but it comes to Anderson. His shot blocked by Laverty. The rebound eventually to Grimes.
Good
outlet to Sullivan. Layup good.
That was a great pass, Tom. Sullivan caught it right. Didn't even have to put the ball on the floor. Out ahead of the Delsea defense and lays it up and in for Ocean City's first points. They trail at 4-2, 6:05 to go first quarter.
Lob inside is tipped away by Kelleher to Laverty. Laverty across half court. Pulls up left wing. Puts it in Sullivan's hands. Grimes on the right wing. He looks at a three. It's a set shot. It's off the back rim, no good. The rebound taken by Morton, Kwame Morton. Across half court, it's Russell. He drives the lane, a whistle, and an offensive foul is called.
Yeah, that was easy. He just went one dribble too far there, and nice job there by Connor Laverty to hold his ground right at the block there.
We've got all these old Ocean City coaches up here behind us, Paul Baruffi and Leo Chase and Skip Angelo, and they saw that set shot. It was a smile on their face. It brought back memories. Once in a while, Grimes will shoot that three from distance. And now they're a little bit casual about getting it across half court, but they do. Laverty at the foul line.
Great look.
Three for Sullivan. Back rim no good. Rebound grabbed by Braxton. The ball loose on the floor, though. Braxton comes up with it. Across half court. Down the lane. His layup falls off the rim. Rebound Grimes. He races across half court. He penetrates. There's a whistle and a foul.
Yeah, Grimes was bumped. And I think he was fortunate there, Tom, because he was a little out of control going to the basket, and he got bumped before he traveled. And good call there, and Ocean City will inbound along the end line.
Caleb Morton's first foul. Sullivan gets the inbound pass, dribbles around the defense. All open is Ruggia for three, and he hits it.
Ocean City's first lead with a little over 5 minutes to go first quarter. They now are up 5-4.
Justin Ruggia led the Cape Atlantic League in three-point accuracy last year. He's among the leaders again. Here's a three from the corner by Morton, no good. Kwame Morton, and Grimes has the rebound.
Ocean City competing very well on the boards against the taller team.
Regia for three, it's short. Rebound taken by Caleb Morton. He leads out in front to Braxton, and Braxton is fouled.
Yeah, Griffin Grimes tried to step in and take a charge, Tom, and he was definitely late getting there. Good call by the official, so that'll send Keith Braxton to the line for 2 shots. First free throws for either team. It's 5-4 Ocean City, 4:43 to go first quarter.
Braxton on the line, shooting 2. The first one rims the basket, no good.
St. Augustine, Tom, is leading Camden Catholic 40-31 with 4.5 minutes left in that non-public B South A quarterfinal.
Second free throw is good. 3 points for Keith Braxton. We're tied at 5.
Delsea, I'm sorry, Tom. Delsea extends its pressure to full court.
Kelleher at the back of the press gets the pass from Sullivan and lays it in.
Nice job by Ocean City passing ahead against that pressure.
Outside between the circles is Morton. Here's a 3 on the way. Up no good by Caleb Morton. The rebound comes to Regia. Regia feeds Grimes. His layup's good.
9-5 Ocean City. And they were trailing this game 4-0, so they are on a 9-1 run right now.
Halfway through the first quarter. Spin into the lane. Ball fake by Braxton. He's fouled. Ocean City thought he walked, but he'll go to the line. Mainland has opened a 45-32 lead with 3.5 minutes left in the other Group 3 semifinal. Kelleher draws the foul, his first team second. And Keith Braxton had just made one of 2, goes back to the foul line. First one's good. He's got 4.
First sub into the game is Greg Avis, who we mentioned earlier.
And they said he's barely 5'9". He actually looks like he's shorter than Sullivan. He might be 5'6". He's also got his left wrist taped. Second free throw's good. So Braxton makes them both. He's got 5, and it's 9-7 Ocean City.
Delsea backs off, goes half court, 2-1-2 pressure.
Grimes across half court. In the middle for Kelleher. It's knocked loose. Kelleher dives and gets it. He's still trying to keep the ball away, but he can't. He's tied up by Caleb Morton. And Ocean City will get the ball on the arrow.
Yeah, that pass that was thrown into the high post there wasn't enough mustard on that, and Delsea able to get the flick defensively. 3
from the corner by Sullivan's no good. The rebound is taken by Kwame Morton. Across half court, they feed in to Braxton. Strong move to the basket, lays it in off the glass.
Yeah, the Ocean City defense allowed Braxton to get way too deep there, Tom. That was an easy bucket for him, and now we're tied at 9.
Grimes across half court, off balance. Regia saves it in the corner, but it's turned over to Braxton. Braxton ahead, ball intercepted by Grimes. It's a 3-on-1. Kelleher has it knocked away, but he regains. Laverty with the ball, penetrates, pulls up from 18, off the rim, no good. Rebound Braxton.
Ocean City's got to settle down a little offensively, Tom. A couple of ragged possessions there.
In the corner, Caleb Morton hits a 3.
Now all of a sudden, 7 straight points by Delsea, and they lead at 12-9 just inside 3 minutes to go first quarter.
Regia with a skip pass across to Grimes. He brings it out to Laverty for 3. Back rim no good. Rebound Braxton. Braxton brings it across himself. Bounces, long bounce pass into the lane to Kwame Morton, who lays it in. He's got 4 points, and it's 14-9 Delsea.
Ocean City in need of a bucket here, Tom.
It comes to Regia. He penetrates, and the ball is knocked away and out of bounds. Ocean City possession.
Yeah, I think they've been, Ocean City, the last couple of possessions, Tom, going a little too quickly. And you want to see him working around and get a...
Grimes got it into Laverty, and he missed a little jump shot, but he was hit on the arm, which is probably why he missed it.
Yeah, and I think that was one of those ones where the defender, while putting the hand in the face, kind of swiped down and got Laverty on the elbow. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots. First free throw opportunity for Ocean City.
Missed it. Laverty, one of the Cape Atlantic's leaders, at close to 80%. Caleb Morton's second foul, and he's replaced by Dan McDuffie, a 6'2 junior. Laverty lines up and hits the second one, his first point. 14-10, Delsea by 4. Quickly into the corner, looking for Braxton inside. They swing it to Avis. Out high to Russell. Cross a 3 on the way is no good by Morton. Kwame Morton, and Sullivan has the rebound. Tries to pass ahead. It's intercepted by Kwame Morton. He feeds. It's 4-on-1, and an alley-oop on the pass from Avis. Kwame Morton throws it down.
That was a great, great pass. Just floated it up in the air and allowed Morton to go get it with his athleticism and stuff it home.
Sullivan with a spin play in the lane around the defender. He's got 4, spun it right off the glass, and it's 16-12 Delsea.
Did a great job of using his body to protect the basketball against a much taller Delsea player, Kwame Morton there.
Laverty kicks the ball out of bounds. It'll be Delsea possession. 1:36 left first quarter. The Crusaders of Delsea lead at 16-12. It'll come in from Avis. He gets it into Braxton. His short jump shot's good.
That was a nifty little inbound play. Braxton set a screen and then slipped it and was wide open.
18-12. Grimes with the ball. Grimes brings it across half court. Gives up his dribble. Ball knocked into the backcourt and breakaway and a missed dunk by McDuffie. Follow, however, is good by Braxton.
Delsea now ahead by 8. Just over a minute to go in the first quarter.
Kelleher with the ball. Feeds inside. The spin shot is good by Rugia.
Ocean City doing well when they pass ahead against the pressure.
20-14, less than a minute here in the first quarter. It comes out high. A 3 on the way from Kwame Morton's no good. Rebound by Kelleher. Grimes across half court with no pressure. Dribbles to the right side. Accelerates, couldn't get through. Brings it out high to Sullivan. Sullivan to Rugia. Back to Sullivan, left sideline. He spins to the baseline. Can't get through, comes back out. Feeds Laverty, his short shot good.
Yeah, Laverty got that shot up quickly to get it over the shot blocker. Good move there for the basket. 15 seconds to go.
3 points for Laverty. Raiders down 4. Delsea will play for the last shot. Avis with the ball. Brings it out high to Kwame Morton. Swings left sideline. Russell. Russell between his legs with a dribble. Russell fade away from 3. Back rim no good. And the first quarter ends with Delsea leading Ocean City by a score of 20-16. Not Ocean City's pace, but they're keeping pace. The Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week, produced by Prime Events on 98.7 The Coast. Check out their online inventory at boardwalkhonda.com. Under the Flood Insurance Reform Act of 2012, you could save more than $90,000 over 10 years if you build 3 feet above base flood elevation. The all-star staff at Baumgardner House Lifting can attend to all your house-raising needs. The Baumgardner family has 65 years of combined experience in general construction. Visit baumgardnerhouselifting.com or call toll-free at 855-324-2700. Baumgardner House Lifting, restoring the Jersey Shore one home at a time. You'll like the way they do business, too, at the Thomas H. Heist Insurance Agency. They're coastal insurance specialists with over 35 years experience. Flood, boat, auto, life, health, they offer it all at the Heist Agency. 700 West Avenue, Ocean City. 7809 Atlantic Avenue, Margate. In Egg Harbor Township of the Providence Professional Park. In the ShopRite Shopping Center in Marmora and South Main Road in Vineland. You'll also find them online at heistagency.com. Remember Thomas H. Heist when you need insurance.
Tom, St. Augustine Prep has a 44-36 lead over Camden Catholic with 1:36 to go at last report. So the Prep could be on their way to the next round.
Delsea starts with the ball, second quarter, and a 4-point lead. No changes in the lineup. 3 on the way, no good by Russell.
Good rebound
by Laverty.
Great rebound by Laverty. Laverty really went up and snatched it.
Grimes on the right side, signals a set. Gives to Rugia. Rugia pressure, double team, gets the ball to Grimes in the corner, comes out to Laverty, and it's intercepted, tipped away, and a lead pass for Braxton, and he dunks it.
Ocean City against that pressure, Tom, has to cut down the length of their passes. Players have to step to the ball to cut that angle shorter against this pressure. Ocean City also would do well to use that high post area because it's open. They use it right there.
Feed to Kelleher, off the glass and good. Regia got him the ball. 4 points for Kieran Kelleher.
Kelleher might have gotten away with a travel there, Tom.
Avis, call away across court to Kwame Morton. McDuffie back there. They lob it into Braxton, and his shot's good.
What a great entry pass from Avis. Lobbed it right over the Ocean City defender. Noticed that there was no help side defense in the back, and that was an easy bucket once the pass was delivered that well.
Braxton's already got 15 points. It's a 6-point lead for Delsea. Laverty with the ball on the right wing. He drives to the baseline, spins back, fades away, off the rim, no good. The rebound is grabbed by Kwame Morton. Here goes Avis across half court. Whips it to Russell. Outside, Kwame Morton for three. Off the front rim, no good. Braxton with a rebound. It's tipped away, but he picks it up and puts it in. 17 points for Keith Braxton with 6 minutes left in the first half.
He's got 17 of their 26. Delsea leads it 26-18.
Sullivan with the ball, double teamed, whips it across court to Regia, who drives in, missed a little layup. Rebound by Braxton. He bobbles the ball, but Morton picks it up.
Regia was obviously bothered by the size there that he had to face.
Russell in the right corner, holds over his head, skip pass out to Morton, swings it left. McDuffie for three, overshoots, rebound taken by Kelleher. Across half court, Sullivan. He moves left with the dribble, signals the set, gives up his dribble, comes to Grimes near half court. Zach Altieri getting ready to come in for Ocean City. Kelleher swings right. Grimes open. Sullivan couldn't get the three, and his pass is tipped into the backcourt. Racing with it is Braxton, and he lays it in. He's doing everything. 19 points for Braxton.
He's gotten quite a few of them on these runouts after steals.
Regia for three, off the rim, no good. The rebound taken by Russell.
Carey, good call.
He does travel. And Ocean City will send Zach Altieri in for Kelleher. And Chris Anderson comes back in, replacing Avis for Delsea.
Yeah, Ronnie Russell there tried to get a little too fancy with the dribble, and he definitely carried it. Easy call for the official.
5:02 left first half. It's 28-18, a 10-point lead for Delsea. Sullivan across half court to Grimes left side. Grimes bounces to Laverty, who puts it in the hands of Altieri, and now back to Grimes. Altieri and Kelleher tend to split the time. Kelleher gets a little bit more at that center position. Here's Grimes, top of the key. Starts a drive, bounces to Sullivan, three on the way. Rims the basket, no good. Rebound, Kwame Morton. He gets it to Braxton. Braxton all the way down the lane, swings it out to Russell. Russell out to Kwame Morton. His three is good. He's got 9 points. Walking it up is Sullivan. He gets it to Grimes, left side. Grimes holds, now backs off with the dribble, puts it in Sullivan's hands. Right side, Regia has it tipped away, regains it. In the corner to Laverty. Laverty bounces to Altieri. They swing it to Grimes. He penetrates to Sullivan in the left corner. Three is short. Rebound by Russell. He races across half court. 2-on-3. Pulls up foul line. Back rim no good. The rebound by Anderson. His short shot is blocked by Altieri. Gets his own rebound. And then he's tied up by Laverty. And the possession goes to Ocean City.
Anderson made a mistake there, Tom. He got that second rebound and put the ball down below his waist. Where Laverty was able to reach in and tie him up. John Bruno was not happy with, he got in the ear of one of the officials, Tom, after the previous Delsea basket, and I believe it was because the Delsea player, after scoring, knocked the ball away, and that should have been a delay of game warning that wasn't called.
3:41 left first half, and Garrett Jones checks in for Regia. Grimes races to the baseline, he's fouled.
But a pretty clean game in terms of fouls so far, Tom. That's only the fourth foul on Delsea and the sixth foul overall in the game with 3:31 to go in the second quarter. Ocean City teetering right here, Tom. They need a couple of baskets as they trail by 13 at 31-18.
It's the second foul on Russell. He comes out. Avis replaces him with 3:31 left in the first half. Jones has it go through his legs. He bobbles it, quickly gets it on the right sideline to Grimes. Grimes with a crossover. Tries to feed Sullivan. Sullivan a floater in the lane. Back rim no good. Rebound Kwame Morton. Here's Avis. And a whistle. A timeout called by Delsea. They lead at 31-18 with 3:12 remaining in the first half. It's a 30-second timeout called by the Crusaders. Shoppy's is even better online. You've probably visited their showroom at 1031 Shore Road in Linwood, but at Shoppy.com, you can select and design your own trophy or award and order it right there. Shoppy's also has a complete line of gifts. Remember, you're not presenting the finest trophy unless you're presenting a Shoppy trophy. Phone 609-653-1684 for Shoppy's since 1921.
Tom, St. Augustine is a 48-43 winner over Camden Catholic. Mike Vastoria leads the Hermits with 15 points. So St. Augustine moves on in the South Jersey Non-Public A tournament with the home win by 5 points over Camden Catholic. 31-18, Ocean City trailing Delsea with 3:12 to go in the second quarter in this South Jersey Group 3 boys semifinal game.
St. Augustine will play the winner between Christian Brothers and Paul VI. I mean, non-public A is like a minefield.
And the winner of this game here, Tom, it's official, will play mainland. The Mustangs will host the South Jersey final early next week. They are a 51-39 winner tonight over Central Regional.
Skip pass across to Kwame Morton, and he hits the three on the pass from Anderson.
Delsea starting to open it up, Tom. They lead by 16 here at 34-18.
Grimes in the backcourt. Lobs right side to Laverty. Back out to Grimes. Grimes between the circles. Moves right. Gives up his dribble. Brings it out high to Sullivan. To Jones on the left wing. Grimes top of the key. Backs off. Quick crossover. Feeds Laverty right side. Goes baseline. Draws a foul on Avis.
Yeah, Avis kind of got his hand into his chest area as he tried to drive the baseline. Called for the hold.
15th foul against Delsea. Ocean City inbounds. Grimes the trigger man. 2:13 left first half. 34-18. Jones gets the inbound pass. Started to drive the baseline, but he took a step first.
Yeah, he jabbed to the left, Tom, and then jabbed to the right without putting the ball on the floor. And obviously that is a traveling violation.
Avis walks it up for Delsea. Swings it right side. They get it in the corner to Kwame Morton. Feed inside is knocked away, but scooped up by Braxton, and he puts it in. He's got 21.
Well, Griffin Grimes really made a great play, Tom, and tipped it away. And unfortunately for Ocean City, it went off the leg of one of his teammates and then right back into the Delsea player's hands, and he lays it up and in.
Grimes feeds for Altieri, but the pass was behind him. I think Altieri thought he was going to shoot, and it went out of bounds.
Yeah, Grimes went up for what looked to be about an open 17-footer, and then at the last second he saw Altieri open on the block, and Altieri, as you said, had turned his head to anticipate a shot and a potential rebound.
I think there's been a warning now about hitting the ball after a basket or when the other team's going to inbound. I don't know. Official took a time, went over to the table, and went over to both coaches. Braxton out near half court. Gets the ball to Avis.
Yeah, Delsea spreading the floor here offensively a little bit, Tom.
Interception by Laverty. And the pass from Morton. Laverty drives, lays it up good.
Nice play, Connor Laverty there.
He's got 5. It's 36-20.
Ocean City hasn't gotten many easy buckets in this quarter. They finally got one there. They're going to certainly need a few more of those to get back in it.
Braxton swings it to Kwame Morton, who lobs to Anderson. Down the baseline, McDuffie. His shot blocked by Jones. Might have blocked it with his elbow. Yeah, but the ball comes to Braxton, and he lays it in.
Yeah, once again, an unfortunate bounce. Ocean City makes a good defensive play right around the rim, and the ball just laying there for Braxton to pick up and finish off. 38-20, Ocean City trailing as we're inside a minute to go in the first half.
Grimes with the ball out near half court. to the right wing. Brings it out high to Sullivan. Back to Grimes. Ocean City weaves a bit on the outside. Grimes crosses over. Puts it in Sullivan's hands. Gets a screen going right. Can't penetrate. Back outside to Grimes. 15 seconds. Grimes to Sullivan. Down to 7 seconds. Sullivan gets a screen. Gets to Grimes. Grimes penetrates. Fadeaway jump shot is good at the buzzer.
Tough shot and a big basket there for Ocean City, cutting the Delsea lead to 16 at 38-22 at the half. And as we mentioned just a moment ago, the winner of this game will play Mainland early next week for the South Jersey Group 3 championship. Mainland, the 51-39 winner over Central Regional. Right now, the Raiders of Ocean City trailing Delsea by 16 at 38-22 at the break.
That'll be Monday at 6 o'clock in Linwood. Mainland against the winner of this game for the South Jersey Group 3 Boys Championship. They got a full line of Chevrolet cars and trucks at Prairie Egan in Ocean City. a.m. until 7 p.m. daily. Phone Just Four Wheels at 645-8077, 522-0049. The winner of this game goes to Linwood on Monday for a 6 o'clock South Jersey championship with Mainland, a winner over Central earlier tonight. And St. Augustine also won tonight. They beat Camden Catholic and will play the winner of the Paul VI Christian Brothers game at St. Augustine on Monday.
Tom, I don't remember, I've been around, I guess, covering Cape Atlantic League sports now for about 20 years. I don't ever remember Mainland playing for a South Jersey title in boys basketball.
Oh, yeah, Mainland, well...
In that 20-year span, I'm saying.
No, right. They didn't. You're right. They played in the South Jersey Finals under Sam Bada, and they won under Scott Beaton. They won the state title. Here's a shot from the from the sidelines by Khalid Morton. It's good. His second three-pointer, and all of a sudden it's 41-22, a few seconds gone.
I think he actually shot that from the first row of the stands.
Here's one through the hands of Kelleher. It may have actually hit Morton, but Griffin Grimes tried to save it and couldn't. So he ended up knocking it out of bounds. Russell brings it across half court. Right sideline, Khalid Morton. They go inside. Anderson makes a move. His shot's good, and he's fouled by Kelleher. Second on Kelleher. And when Ocean City needed to come out here and make a little bit of a run, make it a little more competitive, try to set things up, instead, the first 5 points have been scored by Delsea, and make that 6 as he completes the three-point play.
Yeah, now they lead at 44-22 with 7.5 to go third quarter.
Grimes gets it to Sullivan across to Laverty. Laverty, a long pass across court to Grimes, who penetrates baseline, lays it off the glass. It's good, and he's fouled.
Yeah, it was a late whistle, Tom, because Keith Braxton fouled him well after the shot was off the glass by Grimes, but Grimes still an airborne shooter, so he does not. Still needs to be protected as a shooter until he comes to the floor with both feet knocked to the deck, and that is a foul.
One free throw for Grimes. Try to complete the three-point play. Rattles out. Rebound taken off by Kwame Morton. He has 6, Grimes. Kwame Morton passes up the 3. Russell fire the 3 left side. It's short. And Kwame Morton is tied up by Grimes. Ocean City has the arrow. So the Raiders will inbound.
Well, you were right earlier, Tom. Before the game, you said that you didn't think Delsea had much need for a shot clock. I don't think they've possessed the ball more than 15 seconds on any possession.
Nice drive by Laverty. Crossover and a left-handed scoop shot is good. He has 7 points in the game. Laverty's going to have a good career.
Yes.
Here's a 3 on the way from the sidelines by Khalid Morton, his second here in the first 2 minutes of the second half. He's got 9. Laverty with the ball on the left wing. Brings it out to Sullivan. Hands it off to Laverty. Grimes drives. He's knocked off balance for a moment. Gets the ball to Sullivan. Back to Grimes. Can't get his shot from the sideline. Grimes top of the key. Keeps his dribble. Moves right. Goes around the screen. Fadeaway jump shot is good from 17 feet.
Tough shot. He had to put a little extra air under that too, Tom, with the defender closing out on him, and he knocked it down anyway.
He's got 8. Right side, it's Morton. Morton drives this time. Spins it up, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's controlled in there by Ruggia. Grimes across half court with a crossover. Fade away from the same spot is good.
Another tough shot. Ocean City going to need more of that. They've cut into the lead a little bit, now down 17. Grimes
has 10. Here's a 3, no good. By Russell, he got his own rebound, then he travels.
So, this is one of those things, Tom, where you look up at a 17-point deficit right here if you're Ocean City, and you can't look at it as that big chunk. You almost want to try to say, hey, can we get it to 10 by the end of the period and give yourself a chance in the fourth quarter?
Laverty swings to Ruggia on the left sideline. They swing it right to Grimes. Grimes has 2 back-to-back buckets for Ocean City. He's going to fire a 3 straight on. Back rim no good. Rebound comes to Sullivan. He brings it to Regia. His three on the way. Off the front rim. Rebound almost grabbed by Laverty. It's loose on the floor.
That's a good call right there.
And a foul is called. Officials are actually going to confer here. Fouls on Anderson of Delsea going after the loose ball.
Anderson, Tom, had his off arm in Laverty's hip. And when Laverty went to get the ball, he really pushed him off.
Laverty up for the shot off the inbounds play is fouled by Kwame Morton, his first, team third. And to the line is Connor Laverty, who has 7 points in the game. He's 1 for 2 on the line with 5:01 left in the third quarter.
Yeah, when Connor Laverty puts on some weight, Tom, and you can tell in his body he's got some room to do that, he's really going to be a force going forward in his career.
Missed the first one. Second free throw's good. He's got 8. Ocean City is down 16 with 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Russell swings it left side to Kwame Moore. Down low.
There's a double
whistle.
dribble.
Braxton is got the ball down low, and he was fouled.
Well, they call a foul. I thought he double dribbled. Perhaps the foul caused the double dribble, Tom.
Yeah. Third on Kelleher.
His 13 second.
Delsea inbounds under its own basket. Have trouble. They throw it out high to Russell. Swings it left. Kwame Morton down low. Braxton ball fake. Has it tipped by Grimes. He's called for traveling.
Yeah, it was either going to be a travel or a jump ball there. Grimes did a good job reaching back and getting his hand on the basketball, and Ocean City catches a break there.
47-31, 16-point lead for Delsea. Sullivan bounces at half court. They get the ball top of the key.
Good
Laverty
look.
fields Kelleher. Baseline shot, good.
Great look by Laverty.
6 for Kelleher. Morton for 3. Off the rim, no good. And Regia has the rebound.
Morton's been hot, but Ocean City, at least that time, Tom, made Morton put the ball on the floor instead of just a standstill jump shot.
Regia's 3 off the rim, and diving is Sullivan into the floor to tie up Braxton. This time Delsea will get the arrow, though. Well, you would think, I know they're an up-and-down team, but with a 16 or 17-point lead that they take 30 seconds off each possession.
Well, I was about to say earlier, Tom, Delsea certainly is looking like they may shoot Ocean City back into the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Caleb Morton's hit 2 threes, just missed one a moment ago. They swing it left side. Kwame Morton. Kwame and Caleb must have some three-point shootouts in the backyard. Lob inside to Braxton. The ball's knocked away by Regia, recovered by Grimes. Grimes lead pass to Laverty. Laverty has it knocked away, stolen by Kwame Morton, but it was Russell that knocked it loose. Great crossover by Braxton. He drives the lane and draws a foul.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate sequence there for Ocean City, Tom. They got a run out, thought they were going to get an easy basket, and Ronnie Russell, a great defensive play, and that leads to the fast break, or the secondary break almost, really, by Delsea going the other way, and now going to the line is Keith Braxton.
It's also the 4th foul on Kieran Kelleher, the transfer from Shawnee over the summer. Braxton's first free throw is good. That's his first point of the second half. He has 24 in the game. Avis is in for Anderson with 3:36 left in the third quarter. And here comes Pat Martin, the 6'3 junior, replacing Kelleher for Ocean City.
Yeah,
Keller has been a nice addition for Ocean City.
Yeah, and he's probably going to have to sit the rest of this quarter, Tom, with those 4 fouls.
Braxton hits them both. He's got 25, and the lead is 16.
Delsea extends its defense to the full court now.
Sullivan across half court, bounces to Martin. Baseline shot, off the rim, no good. Rebound broken loose by Grimes, comes to Regia. Fadeaway jumper's good.
Nice shot there. That's a tough spot there for Martin, just coming into the game to take that initial shot, but while he's not warm yet, but Ocean City gets the offensive rebound and scores.
Top of the key, Morton tries to drive. Regia knocks him off the dribble, and he hits the three-pointer. Wow. Caleb Morton's 3rd three-pointer here in the third quarter. Down court to Regia. His 3 is up off the rim, no good. Rebound, Avis. Whips it down court for Braxton, who saves it to Russell for a layup.
Wow, that's a great play there.
Grimes bounces inside. Martin has it go off his leg and out of bounds. And it's Delsea possession. They lead by 19.
And now it looks like John Bruno wants to take a timeout here. This will be a full timeout with Ocean City trailing it now 54-35. 2:39 to go in the third quarter.
The Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week is produced by Prime Events on 98.7 The Coast. Check out their online inventory at boardwalkhonda.com. Your kitchen is the heart of your home, where friends and family come together. If you've been thinking of remodeling, then visit Shoemaker Lumber to see the wonderful cabinetry by Medallion. The design staff at Shoemaker has over 50 years of experience. They can plan a kitchen that is uniquely yours. Stop in, see Medallion Cabinetry in their showroom, and meet their staff. And don't forget, Shoemaker is where the professionals shop for hardware and building supplies. Shoemaker Lumber has been serving the community since 1902. They're at 12th and West in Ocean City, or at shoemakerlumber.com. They are so much more than just a lumber store. And broadcasts of Cape Atlantic League sports are brought to you with the support of the McMahon Insurance Agency, voted National Flood Insurance Program Agency of the Year. Specializing in home, business, auto, flood, and boat insurance, the McMahon Insurance Agency turns protection into peace of mind. If it matters to you, it matters to them. Reach them at 609-399-0060 or online at McMahonAgency.com. The McMahon Insurance Agency of Ocean City, Marmora, and Mays Landing. The coverage you need, the service you deserve.
And Tom, when you get into the South Jersey Group 3 semifinals, we know these are all big games, but it becomes especially big when Pete Thompson walks into the gym. 54-35, Delsea the lead in the ball, 2.5 to go third quarter.
Here's a steal by Regia, knocked it loose. Grimes came up with it, and Grimes all the way for the layup.
Big defensive stop there for Ocean City.
A little more pressure from Ocean City beyond half court. They swing it right. Kwame Morton for three. It's good on the pass from Braxton.
Boy, this team can stroke it, Tom.
15 points for him. His third three-pointer. And here's an interception by Russell, and he's fouled by Grimes as Laverty threw the pass, and Russell was in the lane. So that's the second foul on Griffin Grimes. Possession Delsea, fourth team foul against Ocean City. Neither team got into the bonus in the first half. Hardly anybody has the ball long enough to get fouled. Avis in the right corner. Brings it out to Kwame Morton. He swings left. Here's a three on the way by Caleb Morton. No good. And I think Braxton pushed off. Foul on Braxton, his second. Team fourth.
Ocean City had the deficit down to 14 with the basketball earlier in the quarter, and now they find themselves down 20.
Sullivan tripped accidentally, but tripped by Caleb Morton, his third, team fifth. And they retain possession as Ocean City.
Big foul there, Tom, because Morton's going to go out of the game. And he obviously, with the three three-pointers in the third quarter, really helping Delsea maintain this big advantage.
Dan McDuffie checks in with 1:46 left, and here's another foul.
That's an easy call. Yeah, I mean, you have Dan McDuffie there, Tom. He just stuck both hands into the Ocean City players. He started to dribble by him, and it was in that area at the top of the foul line where all three of the officials blew their whistles on that foul.
1:40 left. Ocean City will shoot fouls the rest of the game. And here's another one. And again, I think it's McDuffie.
You know, this is an opportunity here, Tom. It's a 1-and-1 situation now for Griffin Grimes with 1:39 to go in the third quarter. And when you're losing the game, this is the opportunity that you want. Try to score free points at the free throw line while the clock is stopped.
Grimes' first free throw is good. He has 13 points. High for the Raiders. Here comes Garrett Jones into the game, and Ocean City gets smaller. Pat Martin comes out. 139.
With Jones coming in, Tom, I would expect the Raiders to go some full court pressure here with a quicker lineup if Grimes can make this free throw.
He does. And they do. It comes inbounds to Russell. Braxton with it. Braxton to the half court. Braxton drives the lane and a whistle. A shot is up and good and a foul.
Yeah, Garrett Jones got there late. Well, what do we have here? The player from Delsea got a little upset and the official had to kind of push him away. But we're going to have a basket and a foul here.
They call a foul on Grimes.
That foul is number 5, Griffin Grimes.
It's his third, team fifth.
You know what I think happened
there?
there,
Tom? Before the shot.
Yes, there was a double whistle, and the foul was before the shot.
Comes into the corner. 3 by Russell is no good. Offensive rebound is taken off by McDuffie. And I think they call him for traveling, or they call him for pushing off.
Not a very good call, Tommy. He got the offensive rebound and faked as if he was going to shoot the ball while he was in the air. And then when he landed, the trail official called a travel. There's certainly no travel there. It was an offensive rebound that he gathered, and it looked like he fumbled the ball while in the air, attempting to shoot it back up. So he decided, I'm not going to shoot this, held on to it, came down to the ground. That should not have been a traveling violation.
Sullivan gets pressure, but brings it across half court.
And a break for Ocean City.
Jones to Grimes on the left wing. Grimes starts to penetrate, drives through, scoop shots up. It's good. In a very awkward angle, shooting almost from his knees. The ball from his knees, and a foul is called. I guess it's on Avis.
Yeah, Tom Freeman, the Delsea coach, Tom, almost exploded at that traveling violation that was called against his team on their last possession. But Ocean City takes advantage, and they can cut the lead again. And now it's down to 15 with 1:13 to go, third quarter.
17 points for Griffin Grimes. That foul was on Russell, his third. He's got the ball.
Oh, great play by
taken
Sullivan.
away by Sullivan. Sullivan bounces ahead. Laverty reversed. Layup, it doesn't go.
Wow.
Rebound by Kwame Morton. Across half court. Braxton double teamed. Gets to McDuffie, and McDuffie's fouled by Sullivan. He looked like he was in the state wrestling finals over at Atlantic City.
Yeah, that was a basket. That was a bucket there that Ocean City certainly needed, Tom. They, Laverty had the reverse layup, a difficult shot as he had to go to the other side of the rim to protect the ball, but one they really needed to make. They trail by 15 here, 57-42, 54 seconds to go, third quarter.
Davis to inbound, gets it to Braxton. Braxton double team, gives up his dribble, now dribbles again.
Nice play.
Ball stolen away by Rogia. Rogia for the layup, it's good. He's got 9. Grimes and he double teamed on Braxton, forced a turnover. And another turnover. This one by McDuffie. And he races down court like he's frustrated.
Yeah, I think he was upset with the call, but I think he just lost it, Tom. And Ocean City, with 38 seconds to go in the third quarter, they were down, I believe, as much as 22 in this period. They now trail by 13, and they have the basketball. We'll see if they hold for one shot. They have the possession hour to start the fourth quarter if they elect to hold for one.
And Steve Birmingham replaced McDuffie with 45 seconds left in this third quarter. Ocean City with the ball, down 13, 20 seconds. They're going to play for one shot. Sullivan out near half court. Down to 15 seconds. Sullivan starts a dribble, gets a screen from Laverty, drives the lane, floater is up off the rim twice and falls off. The rebound by Anderson, and foul down court as they pressured Delsea, and it'll send them to the line. Both teams are over the limit. Foul is on Rogia.
Yeah, that's a foul you don't want to commit there, Tom. I mean, you're 70 feet from the basket, and you commit a reach-in foul, and now Braxton, who's been lighting it up all night, is going to walk down and shoot a 1-and-1 with 3 seconds to go in the period.
He's got 25 points. He only has 2, however, in this third quarter, 23 of them in the first half.
Cut him.
First free throw is good. He's got 26, and the lead is 14. It was 16 at the half. Second free throw, bangs off the rim. Rebound Jones, outlet to Sullivan. Sullivan throws up a three, and it bangs off the rim.
That was a really good outlet pass by Jones to find Sullivan there, Tom, and Ocean City almost threw in a miraculous basket at the end of the period. 58-44, Delsea on top here in this South Jersey Group 3 semifinal as we head to the final quarter.
Interstate Batteries in Egg Harbor Township is now the 10th largest in the country, bringing their excellent service to 7 counties in South Jersey. They not only have a battery for your car, but your boat, RV, motorcycle, ATV, truck, power chair, or golf cart. Interstate Batteries, America's #1 replacement battery, is at 6064 Riga Avenue in Egg Harbor Township. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Phone them at 609-646-5008. If you need a battery, you'll find it at Interstate Batteries. Tested and trusted. They're outrageously dependable. The Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is an exercise facility that encourages people of all ages and fitness levels to join and feel better. The center has a newly renovated saltwater pool that's great for family time or workouts, cardio machines, strength and conditioning equipment, fantastic aerobic and water exercise classes. Phone 609-398-6900 for more information or visit ocnj.us/recreation online.
All right, final 8 minutes here. Ocean City trailing 58-44. And this is certainly a situation here, Tom, where Ocean City would love to get this thing down to single digits before maybe the 4-minute mark.
Ocean City with the same lineup that finished. Both Mortons, Braxton. Here's a three on the way by Grimes, no good, and it's out of bounds to Delsea. Both Braxtons are in there. Both Mortons are in there along with Braxton. Chris Anderson is on the court, and Russell, I think. Yes, Russell playing with 3 fouls. Braxton inbounds to Caleb Morton, who's also playing with 3 fouls. He gets the ball, this Caleb. It's tipped away from him. Jones comes up with it. Jones across half court. Pulling up from 16 feet is no good by Laverty. And Braxton outlet pass, and the layup is good by Caleb Morton.
Caleb Morton continuing his big second half with that bucket there. 60-44 Delsea. 7:15 to go in the game.
14 for Morton. Grimes throws it up, no good. The rebound taken by Braxton across half court, and they get it into Russell, who's fouled. Russell will shoot a pair.
Actually, not a bad foul there by Justin Ruggia, Tom, because that was going to be a wide open layup, and he made sure that he's going to have to earn both shots at the foul line. Made sure Russell couldn't make that layup.
Second foul on Ruggia. First free throw's no good. Russell averages 12 a game. He's only got 2. He's hit 47 threes, but he hasn't hit one tonight. 7:09 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's a 16-point lead for Delsea.
I think Delsea's hit 47 threes in this game.
Russell hits the second one. He's got 3. Cross half court is Jones. Bounces it to Grimes. Grimes penetrates. Tries to feed in the corner to Ruggia. Ruggia manages to knock it loose, but it comes to Braxton. Outlet to Anderson. And Jones blocks his shot, but the ball again comes right to Braxton, and he lays it in.
Another fortunate bounce for Delsea. And Grimes really got himself into a bad area, Tom, and jumped in the air and had no outlet. Threw it away, and Delsea off to the races.
Sullivan drives and throws it up, no good. Rebound by Russell. Russell races across half court, and he's fouled. Ocean City showing a touch of panic. They know they got to score quickly, and when it doesn't materialize, they're kind of forcing it.
Yes. Yeah. You still have to work for good shots, and because this is exactly what happens now. When you turn the ball over or take bad shots, it leads to fast breaks and run-outs by your opponent. And now Ocean City trying to make up for that, forced to foul. And Ronnie Russell now at the line to shoot the second of a one-on-one opportunity. After he makes the first, he can put Delsea's lead up over 20 if he makes this one. It's 64-44 with 6.5 to go in the game.
Both good by Ronnie Russell. He's made 3 straight free throws. That was the 4th foul on Griffin Grimes. He brings it across half court. to the right wing. Outside to Sullivan, between the circles. Sullivan hands it off to Grimes. Grimes gets a screen, comes to Jones. Jones bobbles and it's scooped right up by Morton. Morton feeds his brother Kwame, and he loses it out of bounds.
I think that was a good play there by Jones. He turned it over and hustled back and knocked that ball off the Delsea player and out of bounds.
Sullivan to Grimes. Between the circles, starts a drive, spins into the lane, draws a foul.
And they are going to say he was in the act of shooting, so we'll go to the line for 2 shots. 6:01 to play in the game. Delsea on top, 65-44.
To the rest of the way for Ocean City. That's the 9th team foul against Delsea. And Griffin Grimes with 17 points. He's 3 for 4 on the line.
You know, Ocean City, once again, Tom, in this game, they really needed to make outside shots. And they've made a few. But, you know, after shooting it very well in their first 2 wins.
Only 1-3.
Yeah, after shooting it very well in their first 2 playoff wins, they haven't done so here tonight. It is tough to keep up the hot shooting over a very long stretch.
Regia hit a 3 in the first quarter, and that's the only one Ocean City has. Grimes makes them both. He's got 19 points, and Regia fouls, trying to make a steal from Braxton.
This will be 2 shots now, double bonus time, and that's after Ocean City hit what, Tom? 8 threes in the last game.
Still 1-1, I think.
Braxton at the line and shooting 2.
But with Braxton, usually doesn't matter.
5:54 to go. And it is...
Oh, it is 2 shots.
65-46, Delsea on top with Braxton at the line for the second of 2 free throws as Ocean City has just gone to the 10-foul double bonus limit.
They missed it. A rebound taken off by Grimes. Grimes races all the way down court and lays it up.
You put the 98-7 the Coast jinx on Braxton on those free throws, Tom, by saying how well he was shooting them.
Feed inside. The short shot is up and good by Anderson on the pass from Caleb Morton.
Great dribble penetration there by Caleb Morton.
Grimes' fadeaway jumper is good. Grimes has 23 points.
He's really had a nice offensive game. A lot of step back and fall away jumpers.
In the lane, the shot by Braxton no good. The follow is no good. The rebound by Jones.
That was good defense on the initial shot by Regia. He stayed in front of Braxton there.
Here's a pass by Grimes, intercepted. Russell ends up with it. Russell throws it up for a dunk, and it's no good, but the rebound to Braxton, and his short shot is good. Kwame Morton just couldn't get his hand on that ball to dunk it as his brother threw it up off the glass. Here's Grimes for 3 or 2, and it's good. No, is it 3?
I believe they called it a 3, Tom.
I thought they signaled 2, but it looks like they're going to give him 3.
Ocean City.
Yeah,
Ocean City calls timeout.
Yes, they did give him 3 on that, Tom. So it's 69-53, 4:49 to go in the fourth quarter with Delsea on top of Ocean City in this South Jersey Group 3 semifinal. The winner to take on Mainland on Monday evening. Mainland, a 51-39 winner over Central Regional in the other semifinal.
Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week, produced by Prime Events on 98.7 The Coast. Brian Brummel and his professional staff waiting to serve you at Boardwalk Honda on Tilton Road in Egg Harbor Township. It's another special weekend at the Lobster Loft in Sea Isle City. The Lobster Loft offers 2-for-1 dinners on Thursdays and Fridays and half-price bar appetizers. You can experience their fresh seafood, pasta, steaks, and chicken, plus an extensive wine list and specialized martinis. There's great entertainment at the Lobster Loft Friday and Saturday. Visit the Lobster Loft. Look for the Big Red Lobster at 42nd Street in the Bay in Sea Isle. The Lobster Loft. Their seafood is so fresh, it still has an attitude. 26 points by Griffin Grimes is a career high. His previous high of 25 points was last year against Buna.
Yeah, he certainly had a very, very good offensive game tonight. Top scoring from different areas of the floor.
Here's a pass intercepted by Grimes.
Oh,
he
what a
drives
move.
to the basket and lays it up.
Yeah, he faked the behind-the-back pass and froze the defender and got right to the rim.
28 points for Grimes. Morton starts a drive, and he's fouled. It's Caleb Morton. Foul is charged to Regia, his fourth.
You know, a couple of times in this second half, Tom, Ocean City has gotten this lead down to this 13, 14, 15-point range, and they just haven't gotten it any closer.
Caleb Morton will shoot 2. First one's good.
Yeah, the problem right now for Ocean City, Tom, is you look at with 4:31 to go in the game, Delsea already has 70 points, leading at 70-55, and Ocean City just isn't going to win many games getting in this kind of a track meet.
And the ball is out of bounds to Ocean City. He missed the second one. The battle for the rebound went out of bounds. Ocean City did score 73 when they beat Bridgeton, but that was the game when the two teams shot 23-pointers. Here's Grimes. Brings it to Laverty, a 3 on the way. It's good.
Well, he's got a nice stroke, Tom, and he gets it off quickly. Defender closing out, and Laverty got that away comfortably and knocked it down.
He's got 11. Nice feed to Kwame Morton by Braxton, and he lays it in.
Yeah, Morton almost guilty of an offensive foul there.
Grimes' shot spills out, and the ball goes out of bounds off Ocean City. It's Delsea possession. 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
That was unfortunate there for Ocean City as Laverty and Jones were battling for the rebound. Here's Jones with a steal.
He goes to the basket and draws a foul. Foul's on Braxton, his third. On the line, Garrett Jones shoots a pair. 3:57 left, fourth quarter. Jones hasn't scored in this game, so he's contributed a lot more in the second half. He started the season 1 for 6 on the foul line, and now he's up over close to 65%.
Now Ocean City can get it to 12 here, Tom, with a lot of game left if Jones can make this free throw. And again, as you mentioned, Delsea doesn't show any desire right now to take the air out of the ball a little bit with a double-digit lead. They just want to go, go, go.
Makes them both. It's 72-60. Pressure on Morton in the backcourt. He gets it to the sideline. They get it in the corner to Kwame Morton. Caleb Morton down the lane. The shot's off the glass, no good. He gets his own rebound, puts it up and in.
Yeah, again, Ocean City was in an opportunity there. If they got a defensive rebound, they could have come down the floor and cut it to single digits.
Here's Grimes from distance. Off the rim, no good. Rebound loose, grabbed by Russell. Russell races across half court. Russell down the lane, takes a hop, and a whistle and a foul.
And it looks like it's going to go against Jones.
His first.
A push from behind. And that'll send Ronnie Russell to the line for 2 shots. Delsea has spent a good portion of this fourth quarter going to the free throw line.
Russell's 3 for 4 in the game on the foul line, all here in the fourth quarter. He missed that one.
Right now it's 74-60 Delsea with 3:27 to go in the game.
Russell with another free throw coming. He scored 5 points, averages 12. Second free throw is good.
So again, Ocean City had it to 12 with the ball. And
Sullivan
score.
for 3 from the sideline. It was halfway down, spun out. Rebound by Caleb Morton.
I don't know if a ball can get that further down without going all the way in.
Caleb Morton gets to Russell, who drives the baseline, adjusts in the air, no good. Rebound tip grabbed by Kwame Morton, who brings it out to the right sideline, and a whistle.
Yeah, and Tom Freeman called a timeout there. I think he's upset with his kids, and I think he's going to kind of talk to them during this timeout, Tom, about time and score. Delsea's still been playing fast in this game, leading by 15 with 3:05 to go. And I think he's probably going to remind his kids, let's bring the ball out, spread the floor. If we get some open stuff going to the basket, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, make them defend us. We'll be strong with the ball, and we'll be happy to go to the free throw line and add to our total.
If you need work on your car, you can trust Don and Glenn to treat it as if it were their own. At Wiesenthal's Auto Service in Ocean City, their staff will repair your vehicle and prevent potential problems. Call them at 609-399-9741 to schedule an appointment. The Wiesenthal family has been taking care of South Jersey's vehicles for more than half a century. No matter where you live, it's worth a trip to Ocean City to keep your vehicle operating properly. Don, Glenn, and their team of certified technicians will handle all of your repairs. Wiesenthal's Auto Service, 9th and West, right in the center of Ocean City. No lineup changes. It's Delsea's ball.
Yeah, they lead 75-60 with 3:05 to go in the fourth quarter. I had that coughing attack a couple moments ago, Tom, and now I realize why. I must be using Buddy Tarbotton's microphone.
It's coming inbounds from Caleb Morton. Slaps the ball, the signal to break, feeds inside to Anderson, shot no good, rebound Laverty.
And once again, Tom, that's a difficult shot from that angle, and it's too early in the possession for Delsea with the 15-point lead.
Sullivan's three is no good on the feed from Laverty. Rebound comes to Braxton, outlet pass, Sullivan hustles back, and it's saved. It's still on the floor. Jones ends up with it.
Give Sullivan credit for causing that turnover, Tom.
Long pass down to Sullivan. He drives the basket, and he lays it in. Ends up on the floor. He's helped to his feet by Chris Anderson, who fouled him.
Boy, Sullivan shot that ball, Tom, from his shoelaces to get that ball to go in the basket. He really had to protect the ball against a much taller defender. Drew some contact and finished very neatly, and also completes the three-point play. And it's a good move for Delsea here, Tom, getting Greg Avis into the game.
Yeah.
A good ball handler, and I think they're bringing him in to kind of settle them down offensively a little bit.
2:39 left. Inbounds, a long pass, and it's intercepted by Ruggia. Ruggia feeds Grimes. A layup is good.
Down to 10 with 2.5 to go.
30 for Grimes. Kwame Morton passes. They feed inside. Layup is good. On the pass from Avis, Braxton has 33 points. Here goes Sullivan to the basket. Adjusts in the air and lays it off the glass. Timeout, Ocean City. 9 points for Jeremy Sullivan. It's 77-67. Delsea with 2:16 remaining in the fourth quarter. Halliday Leonard, 700 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, bringing you our coverage. Phone them at 398-5737. Halliday Leonard will help make your dream home a reality. Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th and the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online at gillians.com and at Staten's Gallery on Asbury Avenue in downtown Gillian's. The Heist Agency with convenient offices in Ocean City, Margate, Egg Harbor Township, Marmora, and Vineland. You'll also find them online at heistagency.com. Remember, Thomas H. Heist when you need insurance. Just 4 Wheels on the White Horse Pike in Absecon, Rio Grande Avenue in Wildwood, Route 50 in Mays Landing, and at Prairie Egan, 16th and Simpson in Ocean City. Be smart. Rent at Just 4 Wheels. Mainland has won. They're going to play the winner of this game at 6 o'clock in Linwood on Monday for the South Jersey Group 3 Championship. And St. Augustine has won. They advance to a Monday game at the Prep against the winner of the Paul VI Christian Brothers game.
Well, no matter what happens here, Tom, and Ocean City still facing an uphill battle, but it by no means is it over. But they have really given a tremendous effort here tonight. Falling behind by 22, I believe, was the largest lead by Delsea. And now they've cut it to 10. This is as close as they've been in the second half with 2:16 to go.
Braxton has trouble getting it in. He finally does, and Sullivan fouls Morton.
Ocean City faithful didn't like the call, but Steve Young, the official, was only about 10 or 12 feet away from where that play happened. So he made the call, and now Braxton will go to Morton will go to the line for 2 shots.
Second foul on Sullivan. Interestingly enough, John Bruno didn't say a word.
Right. Well, once again, I think John's smart enough to know that he's on the other side of the floor. The official's right in front of the play. He's got to trust the judgment. And let's face it, when you get into the South Jersey semifinal round, usually the 3 guys you got out there are out there because they have pretty good judgment.
Kwame Morton makes the first free throw. And the second. He's got 19 points. Here comes Grimes, ahead to Laverty. Laverty in the lane, a floater off the rim, no good. And a whistle, a foul is called. I think it's on Morton.
Yeah, I think it was a push on the rebound, Tom. And that's going to send Garrett Jones to the line for 2 shots.
Actually, the foul's on Avis. And it is going to send Jones to the line for a pair. He made 2 just a few moments ago. 2:09 left first quarter. Jones lines it up and hits the back rim, no good. 79-67. Delsea by 12. Jones makes the second one. He's got 3. Comes inbounds. Morton gets it ahead to Caleb Morton. He drives the baseline, adjusts in the air. Shot's no good. Rebound comes to Laverty.
Not a good shot for Delsea.
Laverty races down court.
That's a foul.
And a whistle.
Absolutely.
Laverty's fouled. His shot off the glass was no good. But he'll go to the line for a pair.
Kwame Morton was trying to turn away from Laverty, and he ended up going into his path and made contact with Laverty's feet and knocked him off balance. Certainly a blocking foul, and Laverty will go to the line for 2 shots. He could cut Delsea's lead to single digits.
First free throw, no good. Back rim. Laverty's missed 3 in this game. As we said, he shoots close to 80%. At one point this year, led the Cape Atlantic League. Second free throw is good. It rattles in. He's got 12. The lead is 10. 1:56. Comes inbounds to Morton, and he's fouled by Laverty. It's only his first, but 2 shots at the other end for Caleb Morton.
Yeah, Ocean City's at the point, Tom, where they have to gamble for steals, and they're going to have to reach in, hope that that they can get it cleanly, or the referee's whistle stays silent, and they need a couple breaks now, trailing by 10 with 1:54 to go.
Morton has 17 points. He's 1 for 2 on the line. First one's good. So you got Braxton with 33. Kwame Morton with 19, Caleb Morton with 18.
Ocean City's doing a good job right now, Tom, of extending this game.
Both free throws good.
Delsea doing a good job right there of making the free throws.
He's got 19. It's a 12-point lead. Grimes with the ball. Brings it out. Distance, 3. Regia rims the basket, no good.
Good
Up
rebound.
high for the rebound. Laverty follows, no good. Kwame Morton has the rebound, and he's fouled. Fouls on Jones, his second. 2 shots at the other end.
Tom, in Group 1, Shalleck, a 79-55 winner over Paulsboro, so they go to the sectional final.
That's a pretty interesting Final Four there. They got Pittman and Pensgrove in the other half. 4 pretty good Group 1 teams.
Yeah, Group 1 very strong this year, very strong.
I don't know what happens here, but Laverty must have some blood on his uniform.
I don't know what. Yeah, he's being told he's got to go to the bench.
He's got blood all over his left knee.
Oh, okay, yes. He has to get attended to before he can come back into the game. And actually, Tom, if they can clean this up quickly, he does not have to come out of the game.
Delsea's trainers looking at him right now, and they're actually teams are going to their bench. So John Bruno gets Justin Price up off the bench and sends him into the game. Price is a 6-foot senior.
So Price replaces Laverty, and now play can resume.
They have the same 30 seconds that they would have to replace a player who fouled out?
You're putting me on the spot. That one I don't know, and I should know it.
First free throw is good by Morton. He hits 20. Imagine that Tom Freeman was smiled pretty good when the Morton brothers walked into school. He's got 21. His brother's got 19.
Especially Kwame at 6'6".
And they're both back next year. 3 for Grimes is good from the top of the key. Grimes has 33 points.
Oh, nearly a steal there by Jones.
And Sullivan does steal the ball, but he fouls Russell in the process, and Russell will go to the line. It's 83-72. with a minute 28 left. I think if Ocean City can score 2 more points, it'll be their high game. No, the high game of the year. No, I'm sorry. They had 83 points when they beat Bridgeton, 83-75. Here's Russell on the line for 2. He's made 4 of 6. First one's good. He's got 7. Here's Laverty back in.
This will be an interesting final, Tom, assuming Delsea can hang on here between Delsea and Mainland. Mainland, with all that size, they want to pound the ball into the post, and Delsea a more perimeter-oriented game. 84-72, the Crusaders lead Ocean City with 1:28 to go, make it 85-72 as the second free throw there by Russell was good.
He's got 8. Grimes pulls up, gets it to Regia on the left wing. He loses the ball and to Braxton. Braxton races down court. His shot's good. 35 points for Keith Braxton. Laverty with the ball, gets it to Grimes. Grimes going right, drives, baseline, fadeaway is no good, but a whistle. And 2 shots coming up. Fouls on Braxton, his 4th. 2 shots for Griffin Grimes, who has 33 points tonight. Career high. And a high by any Ocean City player this year. Here comes Kelleher in for Laverty and Price into the game for Jones. No, who did he come in for? Regia. The second free throw is good by Grimes. He's got 34. A minute left. On the right sideline is Morton. He feeds in the middle. Braxton, shot's no good, but he draws a foul. And he'll go to the line.
54 seconds left, Tom. 87-73. Delsea on top. If you're a fan of tough defense, I don't think you would have liked this game. Braxton to the line for 2 more shots.
Dave Orlandini was right. They do not need a shot clock. First free throw by Braxton is good. He's got 36 points. It's the most scored against Ocean City this year.
And you know,
here comes Grimes out of the game. 34 points.
It gets a standing ovation from the Ocean City faithful that are here, and very much deserves that. Yeah, there's such a finality to the state tournament, Tom, and you know you'll see the seniors certainly, upset about the loss here. It's a shame that the way the whole system is set up, you end with a loss. But I think a couple days from now, they're going to look back and say, boy, we really had fun that week. You know, won a couple of games that maybe a lot of people didn't think we'd be able to win, and we were in a semifinal game, after a not-so-hot regular season.
Armando got the rebound on that missed free throw, and they turned it over at the other end. There's Morton down the lane. Kwame Morton, he's got 23 on the pass from his brother Khalib. Armando feeds inside to Kelleher, who misses the 15-foot baseline jump shot. The rebound by Avis, and with 27 seconds left, it's 90-73. And Kevin Wittisick comes into the game, a 6-foot sophomore. Sullivan comes out. He sits down with 9. He's Ocean City's leading scorer on the season.
Hey, you look at Delsea bringing in a couple of subs as well. Will Conry. I mean, this goes to show you the depth of Delsea when you can bring a 6'6" junior in off the bench at the end of a win here.
Yeah. Here's an interception by Wittisick. Gets to Armando. Armando pulls up, gets to Jones in the right corner. He fires a 3 off the rim, no good. The rebound loose on the floor. Actually, Conry had it, but he traveled. It's Ocean City possession. And Price will inbound. Joe Gilday, a 6'1 junior, is in, replacing Kelleher, who sits down with 6 points. They get it inbounds to Wittisick on the left corner. He goes baseline, floater, off the rim, no good, and it's out of bounds to Ocean City with 8 seconds left.
90-73, Delsea on top. We'll talk about an offensive juggernaut. This Delsea team can obviously fill it up.
Wittesick for three, rims the basket, no good. And the rebound is grabbed off by John Thomas. And that's it. Delsea dribbles out the time, 90-73. The Crusaders advance, and they're going to play Mainland on Monday at 6 o'clock in Linwood for the South Jersey Group 3 Championship. We'll take time out for some messages and be back here to wrap it up at Delsea, the Boardwalk Honda Game of the Week, produced by Prime Events on 98.7 The Coast.